Hey guys, so I wanted to get on here and talk to you about what I would do if I was starting as an artist in 2024. I've got four thoughts. So, number one would be, how do I want to make this music? I've got two choices. Do I want to learn to produce and put in all the time learning the technical aspects of DAWs, which is digital audio workstations, where I can actually make the music and record the music and take the time to learn all these different plugins and how they affect audio? Or, which sounds more appealing, I would team up with a business partner who brought production to the table. And I would have a really, really honest discussion with them and say, look, I'm not going to pay you outright for all these songs, but we're going to be partners. And this might be 50-50. This might be, they might get 20%, they might get 40%. And find someone who really gets the creative vision that you're bringing to the table, whether you're a musician, whether you're a singer, whether you're a writer. That partnership will be really powerful because you both bring something different to the table and are stronger as a team than you are independently. Number two, get singles. Instead of looking at, I want to make an album, it needs to be 12 songs and I'm not going to put anything out until I've got the specific songs I need. And I would just get the songs and put them out. So the second you're done with one, line it up, give it a release timeline, commit to the release, and keep making all the other songs. Because while you're making all the other songs, you will still be making progress. If you decide to wait to make the perfect album and pick the perfect songs, you're going to delay the time that you could have spent growing and increasing the audience that you're then putting the music out for. Number three, features. If I was releasing music for the first time in 2024, I would try and find someone who's created a little bit of buzz for themselves, nothing crazy that feels out of reach, but someone who you might have an indirect connection with, someone who is in the same genre that you would like to be in, and maybe just reach out with a little bit of money and say, hey, I would love you to feature on one of my songs. This is what I'm trying to do. I'm releasing this song this month, this song this month, this song this month. Show them you really mean business and go to them with an offer and say, look, I would love to have you on my song. They could bring exposure to your project, and also you give them a little payday, and they might become a really nice creative partner for you in the future if you guys get along and you both bring something to the table. Number four would be, if you are going to spend money on marketing, make sure you focus on something called on-platform marketing, which for something like Spotify would be programs like Marquee or Showcase, which when you log into your Spotify for Artists, you will see on there. And it basically, to me, means you're paying money to be seen by people who are already on the platform. So instead of you paying money for an Instagram ad or a Facebook ad or a YouTube ad that is trying to convert someone who's browsing on one of these apps to come and listen to your song on Spotify, you're paying to get Spotify to show your song to someone who is already on Spotify. So the cost of acquisition is much lower because the lift that they have to do of just clicking a song while already on platform versus being on a different app completely and having to cross over, stop what they're doing and start listening to your song is just so much more beneficial. And that's what I would recommend spending my money on. I also have been working on trying to figure out the best way to show you guys some production tutorials. And I will be working on that in the coming weeks. So some of these videos will start to be production tutorials. And I want to take you guys through how we treat my vocals, how we get tracks to sound big, how we organize our projects, through what plugins we use. And I'm excited to get into the weeds with you guys and help you with some production tricks. Thanks very much and see you next time.